Welcome to Thoroughbred Times on the Scene. I'm Tom Law. I'm outside the Keeneland Sales Pavilion. I'm joined by a special guest, John Shirreffs, trainer of none other than last year's Horse of the Year, Zenyatta. Of course, John needs really no introduction out here, but John and I were just chatting a moment ago about the last time that he was here at Keeneland. John, why don't you maybe take us back to that night and tell us about maybe your emotions here tonight.
Well, you know, Tom, I'll try. I was saying earlier, when I walked down to the ring, I was thinking the exact same thing. Last time we were here, gosh, what was it, like 17 degrees? We were 3 hours late. You know, we didn't know what was going on, and the ground was frozen. And here we are. We're shipping in with Zenyatta, coming from Southern California. So you know, it was you know, we didn't really know. It was dark, and so the van pulls up, and the ramp was a little steep, so we had to go over the loading chute to bring her in. So we went way down the end. There weren't any lights. We're walking down in the dark and the crusty ice and snow and everything. We get her up in the ring, and it was just amazing. There were so many fans here to see her who had waited hours and hours to see her, and it was just fun. It was fun to be here at Keeneland and to show off Zenyatta, and we just had a great time, and it was one of those really memorable moments.
Now, obviously, you bought Zenyatta was purchased right here at Keeneland. Obviously, you're out here. I'm sure you have gotten a good look at the horses. Are we going to find maybe another Zenyatta or maybe a horse close to her ability? What do you think of the horses that you've seen, and you know, what are you shopping for?
You know, I've only seen one horse today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was Zenyatta.
Oh.
So, we flew in last night, you know, slept in a little bit, went out to the farm, and was looking at her this afternoon, and just kind of taking it easy. So, but we'll be out tomorrow looking at some horses.
So tell us about Zenyatta. How'd she look? You know, how much time did you get to spend with her? And you know, were the Mosses? Did they come with you?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ann and Jerry there, and my wife Dottie, and you know, for me, she looked a little overweight. You know, I don't think we can put the saddle on her anymore. Her girth has gotten a little large. Yeah. No, so, she looked great. You know, she's out in the field with her partner. Everything's very nice.
Good. So you would say she's happy in retirement?
She is. She looked very happy. You know, she's out there in a nice paddock, had her head down, grazing, and came over the fence, said hello. Then, you know how horses are. She kind of wandered off, found a nice little shady spot under a tree. It was about nap time for her. Well,
good. Well, John, we really appreciate you sharing those, you know, a little bit of time with your visit with Zenyatta. Obviously, a lot of fans of Zenyatta out there. Still a lot of fans. Do you still hear from fans? I imagine it's probably just about every day, including, you know, me, who's coming up and bothering you when you're having a nice quiet moment out here at the sale. But you know, how often do people talk to you about her and ask you about her?
You know, it's really funny this year at down at Del Mar. Is going over to the Vaughn's, the grocery store. I was going to get some dandelion leaves, and as I was walking in the store, this gentleman just walked up to me and said, "Thank you. Thank you so much." You know, she was just so much fun to see and experience, and you know, that happens quite often.
Well, good. Well, we certainly enjoyed the memories, and look forward to Zenyatta's babies down the road.